will this make you reconsider using a gun for home security? Let's just dive right in. Anytime there is a bizarre weapon involved, it has to involve me here. So this AR6 Stinger 2, I have this picture of it. I've got a full build of this. This originally doesn't come with a folding stock. I've got a folding stock for it. I've got a full tactical skin kit to swap over on it, and this one's going to have the ones that it comes with. I need to explain this before we get started, and I'll give you some feet per seconds and stuff, and we'll shoot some stuff. And yeah, anyway, aluminum tips for the ends of your limb versus the plastic ones, which I shattered a set, and that was something that I wasn't ready for, and I switched it over to they make the aluminum ones. If you're doing extreme stuff, you might end up breaking something. So, anyways, 6-shot magazine, that's the key. Multiple different bolts. You're going to find many different videos on the AR6, and I have the tactical version, and you can go up to a pro, same thing, but it is the pro. They have different limbs that you can pick. I have a 55-pound limb, so mine is about 180 feet per second. Now the 90-pound limb is 220 feet per second. This is rapid action, rapid fire. It's really fast. Once you get the hang of it, you can shoot really fast. Pinpoint accuracy, I'll show that as well. It's crazy how accurate this thing is. Simple red dot, and you're just on it every single time. And multiple different yard lines. Works great. This is it. I put my own twist on it. I wanted to do my own thing. So I've got this is an Olight laser flashlight, and I believe that's in a, that's in a red. I didn't do the green. Affordability, I went with this Sight Mark. I know it's cheap. It's like 40 bucks or something. Sight Mark works fine. It's pretty accurate. This can all be changed out. Everything's set up with a rail system, top, bottom. I'm sure you can probably mount some stuff this way if you wanted to, because this really doesn't do anything here. And then back here, I came up with a stock system. I wanted to mount back here all of the different types of arrows that you can put with this thing, bolts. There's your quick feed magazine. Loads just like this. You load this sucker up, you just slide them in there, and then you just set that in there like that. Make sure to hold and then pull, and then you load it up. Close your door, and then you can put that back with. I've got this so you can take it off. I know, I'm just moving around. That's so it can just come off and just be this. And then I added this because I wanted to make something out of leather to hold all these darts. So I just got too many of them. So I'm going to show you that real quick. But I made this carry case out of leather because I do leathercraft here. So those blue ones are practice darts. But the practice, just because it says practice doesn't mean nothing. You hit something hard enough, you can bend one of those things, because I hit a concrete wall. These guys here, they're a steel. This is definitely a type of broadhead that would be used beyond just targets. Then you have these. Now, these are what was used in a video of a boar being dropped. The guy literally cocked, boom, fire, boom, did it again 3 times in a row. The 4th one, he was told by a buddy to, can you put one in its brain and put it out of its misery, because it was on the ground bleeding everywhere. And then he dropped one into its brain. This stuff is no joke. It's not a toy. This is a real, this is not a toy at all. I'll just say that. I've got a target that you're going to see that it is not a toy. All right. So folds up like this. Bring it out. Put yourself a sling on here. And it's just like this. Loading. You've got this little tab right here. You just press that. You just got to remember to keep pressing that. You're ready to go, and turn your red dot on and aim in. Just like that. Time the donkeys hear me out here, the donkeys will start just like going crazy. I hear his voice. He's nearby. One thing I found interesting. I want to share this. Share this with you. All right. Now, so you see this tip, right? Now you see the 1D target. These are meant for bullets, not meant for arrows. This is a 55-pound bow. All right. Just barely gets it in there. Some will probably stick, some probably won't. Just curious. Want to see the depth comparison between a 55-pound bow versus a 55-pound mini tactical thingamabob. Pretty good shot. And I have to show you because everyone's going to complain if I don't show you. So I have to take you and show you
while you're still watching. Here, you're coming with me. Someone's gonna be like, I just don't trust him. All right, so there's your depth. We got a good depth here. Looks like it went in just at the neck. Same here, this one just the tip of it. So you can see that's just barely in there, barely. And let's go down here. This is just good for depth. Here, did it go through? Went all the way through, hopefully you can see that. So that's 55-pound full-size bow, right? Something you would use for hunting. So we did that. Now, same distance. I know. I'm gonna try and get this set up again. You made me move it. It's all your fault. I was just fine. But no, I don't believe him. I just don't believe him. I want to see more detail. Okay, so here we go. Here is my 55-pound thingamabob. All right, so first thing I'm going to want to do, probably crank that up to 5 so I can see it better. Go ahead and load. Let's see if I can get one down there. I didn't make it. This is a pretty good distance. It's zoomed in. All right, I got one in. Where did I get it at? I can't tell. That might have been the bent one. I just, I bent one. It was like, Urgh. All right, let's try close range. This dude here, he just broke into my house. Couple of gut shots. Let's do the head. Close to the head. Head. How many we got left? Was that it? You don't want to dry fire one, so make sure if you do, give it a click. Draw it back. Now let's see what we got. You'll accidentally do it. One of you will do it. Trust me. All right. Let's go. Let's go take a look. What have we done? All right. Here, now you can see this one went through. I just want to compare real bow versus something like this. Could it kill a person? Well, heck yeah, it can. Look at this. Let's just try and get one of these out. All right, so about the same as the arrows. Same amount. This one here barely went in. Remember that? Showed you a while ago. So there's that one. So that's about where they're going in at. A couple in the gut. You don't want to get shot in the gut, trust me. All right, especially with those pig bleeders. Okay, so I did get a good one. Look how deep that is. Did it go through? Let's see. Nope, it did not go through. But let's see how far it went in. How far did you go in, mister? Right about there. It was just about to go through. So that's what you're looking at there. That's pretty dang good, I must say. Here, I'm gonna set you up right here. You can still see me okay. Anyways, that's pretty dang good. Now, how will it do against everything else? Well, accuracy wise, you see, I did miss, and I think that was because that sucker was bent. When you hit these things hard enough, they'll bend. That was probably the crooked one coming out, and it just landed over there. But I was aiming here, and I hit there. So, but that's good though, because if the person would have been a little bit further away, you would still land right there. And these are tough targets too, so it's good to know that. I just want to do a comparison. So, you know, 55 pounds, a 55-pound recurve bow, you know what it's going to do to meat. There's plenty of videos of people doing meat with the AR6. They're doing big rump roast and everything. They're going straight through it. That's easy. That's what it's meant to do. Now, I wanted to do a comparison accuracy wise. I'm bare bow. I shoot bare bow. I don't use sights. I just pull and shoot. You know, I use the broadhead itself for aiming. So that's where I got this here. This was, you know, from a good 30-yard distance, you know, at 30 yards, being able to hit pretty close dead center. That's pretty good. Now, and then switching to this and still being able to make it at least pretty close, right about here. Now I'm cheating because I'm using, you're using a red dot, you're using all this stuff, all this gear, you know. Just keep in mind, batteries go dead. There's no stores in the apocalypse. You know, you're not going to be able to go pick up that tiny little battery. So you better make sure you have a few on hand, or get good with this thing using it without electronics. And if you do that, you can put some type of 5-pin or something on there that'll give you a nice little bead. They've got a bead on there, but I'm not sure how great that is. But anyways, this is my comparison. I compared a hunting bow to a different type of hunting bow, and these are your results. So you have a dead burglar and dead burglar. So could you use it? A intimidation factor? Sure, why not? Yeah, it'll work. It's quiet, very quiet. Definitely sneak up on somebody with it. It would definitely kill, especially those broadheads. These are just a practice. Just imagine if I switched from practice to, but these are just target broadheads. So these guys here, those are target. These are what, like, they're about I think they're like 80 grain, something like that. 80 grain target. This is about a 35, probably 40 grain target. So same concept. Not much difference, but smaller projectile. Now you just need to design one for your wrist. Alright, that's all I got. Go check them out. Links below. I figured I'd do the full build, show you guys me putting it together and test firing it out. I definitely enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Fun for family folks to go out back and nail a few targets, set up some soda cans. I did try it with some easy cheese. Went straight through, made a big mess. Anyways, not everything I do is shown, so God bless, take care, stay sane.